Hello everybody and welcome back to the MVP Bimmer series here at Blue Moon Superior for round number 5, race 2. Steve Stone drives up on pole position alongside him on the front row is Bazinga, then comes Ralaban with Marshall alongside him. Thundercat, Racing Snake, Eagle Pants, Fat Pickles Bro, Pilo, Adam, MVP, Tool Stew, West, Elistino, KB, TK Spatters, M&T Samuel. That is the grid. This is going to be a very interesting race with a lot of strategic decisions to be made, and this will really spice up the championship. So Steve Stone's pole position, Bazinga alongside him on the front row. Who's going to be the strategical master here as they begin to roll towards the start line to begin the race? The number 77 of Steve Stones will now go flat out and lead them over towards the first corner. Through turn 1 they go, 5 corners on this Blue Moon Speedway infield circuit. Steve Stones is our race leader, the AM driver from TK Motorsport. Bazinga, the Santa Cruz driver, in second. Then you got Ralaban, Marshall there in the background, the Infinity Decals driver, Racing 679, has made a good start, and he's up into fifth spot as Steve Stones clips the wall there on the outside. And telling you this now, we're going to see a lot of drivers doing that. So easy to do when it tightens up on itself that corner. You think you can go faster than you actually can. Bazinga going up the inside into turn 1. Ralaban looking like he wants to get involved as well. They're looking towards the inside. Bazinga though has currently got the lead as they break into the first corner. But Steve Stone's trying to hold it around the outside. Can he keep the momentum going? No, he can't. Bazinga takes the lead from Steve Stones. Ralaban there in third, the Mentalism driver, flash for the lights as he tries to close up as they come through the right kink for the second time. 30 minutes of racing still to go. Steve Stones pressuring as they all clip the wall. A bit of a moment there from Steve Stones. He's caught on the grass and he's gone for a spin. So Steve Stones there losing ground as he now tries to challenge Bazinga as they come down the main straight. Looking towards the outside, Bazinga defending to the inside line. Side by side towards turn 1. Who's going to get the whole shot? Round the outside, looks like Ralaban's trying to go. Flash of the light through the mid corner. But he can't manage to get the way by. So Bazinga holds on to the lead with Racing Snakes now up to third. But he's now side by side with Eagle Pants through turn 2. In the background, Ralaban still hasn't managed to find his way past Bazinga as he's looking for an opportunity, switching left and right, trying to find a spot. They Ralaban clipping the wall on the outside there. It's not the first time we'll see someone. It's not the first time we'll see someone hit that, and it certainly will not be the last. Number 66 though of Bazinga coming to cross the line to complete another lap. Ralaban there in second place, looking for the inside. Looks like there's a driver up the inside there. That is West making his move. So West is making some good progress from near the back of the field, and he's battling for 6th spot. But it looks like we've got a bit of a breakaway group with Bazinga leading the way here. Ralaban ferociously trying to find a way by, with Racing Snake is now closed onto the back of these guys, and so too his Eagle Pants, who'll be looking to make amends from his disastrous weekend at Brands Hatch. But it is Bazinga, Ralaban, Eagle Pants, Racing Snake. Tool Stew's up into 5th spot, so it's been a good start from Tool Stew. So too from West as well. 7th spot, that is Thundercat, with just ahead of Marshall. That is your top 8 as they cross the line once more. Come towards turn 1, Ralaban looking to go around the outside. Eagle Pants looks like he's getting involved as well. Wide is Ralaban, so he's looking very wide. He's spun on the exit, so I don't know if he's caught the grass. Let's have a look at replay. So was there any contact there between himself and Eagle Pants? We'll get a better view from Eagle Pants. So it goes for a spin, and it looks like he's collected 2 drivers. So yeah, Eagle Pants just had some overspeed or just different braking points. It's very different. So yeah, there's the hit. and he's going out wide, and just the car's just out on balance. And then as soon as you hit the grass, you're just a passenger, and he's just and then just West and Tools Steel again, another second innocent party, and Equal Pants getting caught out by different lines and different the first corner is really quite interesting, actually, that different drivers have different breaker points, different lines, and different times to go on the throttle. And to be honest, there's no real fastest way to go around that corner. There's about 7 different lines, and each of them have their pros and cons. And fortunately, one driver getting caught out by someone else doing a different thing, and it's ended up in incident. But not much can we do now, as Racing Snake is now trying to challenge on Equal Pants into turn 1, but can't get the move done. And Equal Pants seems to have a bit of a tighter line than Bazinga through turn 1, as he tries to close up on the number 66, the Santa Cruz driver. The MAS driver of Equal Pants there in second spot, with the JCB driver in third, and Thundercat is starting to close up on these guys as well, with Adam MVP is now moved up into 5th spot, so it's been a good start for him as well. LS Deno, MNT Samuel and KB E36, that is your top 8, ladies and gentlemen, as we've got the top 4 who's made a bit of a breakaway, and Equal Pants is looking to go around the outside on the main straight, but can't get the momentum, so tries to pull back into the slipstream, but is still slightly alongside. And also Racing Snake's looking to go up the inside with 3 abreast into turn 1. Who's going to get the whole shot with Thundercat there on the outside, waiting for something to happen, as up the inside Racing Snake manages to muscle his way through into the lead, as Equal Pants is now into second. Bazinga's dropped down into 4th spot. But we're not over yet, as Thundercat goes wide and clips the barrier on the outside, so he's got to make up the ground once more, but it's not going to be difficult to do that, as the slipstream is very strong. And look at the battle in the background. Adam MVP leading the train just ahead of Ellis Denner and M&T Samuel, with KB36s there in 8th. As they come through the final corner once more, turn 5, and here is Bazinga in 3rd spot, but he's got the slipstream of Racing Snake and Equal Pants, and he'll be looking to challenge back on these guys, as Equal Pants defends to the inside, Racing Snake's on the outside, as Bazinga's got a run on both of them and goes up the inside of Racing Snake, and trying to challenge also Equal Pants into turn 1, but he can't get there. Can he get the run into turn 2? I don't think so. As they keep it pinned through turn 2. A bit of a shallower line there from Equal Pants, and Racing Snake looked like he's got the run on Bazinga as well. And Samuel has also made his way. Ellis Deno's made his way past Adam MVP, and now Samuel's made his way past Adam MVP as well. But Bazinga's now up the inside on the exit of turn 4 through turn 5. He's got the inside line, and will be side by side towards turn 1 between himself and Equal Pants, the Pro Am driver versus the Am driver. Bazinga versus Equal Pants. Round the outside is looking like it's going to be Equal Pants trying to go all the way around the outside. Bazinga trying to give him as much room as possible. Can he get the run on the exit? But Bazinga looks like he's going to hold on, but they're still going to be side by side, maybe through turn 2, but he can't get alongside, as they now get a good exit. Thundercat looks like he's on a run, and he's looking to go around the outside through turn 3, who then get the inside for turn 4, but can't get there. Oh, there's a bit of contact there as they enter. I don't think. Oh, Equal Pants is on the inside of Bazinga and has got the move done. What a move from Equal Pants. So Equal Pants now leads with Bazinga in 2nd, Thundercat is 3rd, Racing Snake, Ellis Deno, M&T Samuel, Adam MVP and KB, that is your top 8. But Equal Pants leading, but Bazinga trying to challenge once more into turn 1, and he's got there already, ladies and gentlemen. But can Equal Pants get the exit, or can he hang it around the outside? He can't hang it around the outside. Can he get the exit? I don't think so. But he's in the slipstream and will now have the run maybe towards turn 2. Decides better off it. And side by side also, that looked like Racing Snake in Thundercat through turn 2. And LS Dano was also looking like he wanted to get involved in the party as well, as they go about 3 or 4 riders. M&T Samuel's looking like he wants to get involved, and he's got on the inside of Adam MVP and Ellis Deno there, and KB's managed to follow him through. So KB is up to 6th spot, M&T Samuel's up to 5th, with the top 4 still Bazinga and Equal Pants battling out for the lead with Racing Snake and Thundercat there in 4th spot, and it's been a good run so far from the Santa Cruz drivers. They are currently running in 1st and 4th, and they'll certainly want to keep this position, but an absolute train stacking up behind this battle for the lead, and also strategy still to play its way out. It's going to be interesting to see how everyone goes, because obviously the real mix of drivers we've got here, and Thundercat, obviously he'll be looking for a good result. He's a previous race winner in this series, I think back in season 1 or maybe even season 2, I'm not 100% sure, but he'll be looking to get improve his results, because he's had a bit of a disappointment from his point of view of what we all know he can achieve. So he'll be looking to, but it is a very competitive field, and just small mistakes can just end up in you falling very far behind, especially on circuits like this, as Equipants and Bazinga once again go side by side. This time the Team Mentalism driver, MvP Samuel's looking to get involved, and it's a 2x2 through turn 2, which is a very dangerous situation, but they all come through unscathed. And Bazinga holds on to the lead with Equipants still trying to challenge. MvP Samuel's up into 3rd spot, so he's made some good ground here. The championship leader, of course, and trying to become a driver on his debut season to win the championship, and become the 4th ever champion. And to be honest, I think we are going to have a 4th ever champion of this series, because it looks like it's going to be between MvP Samuel and TKM Spadders, unless something dramatic happens in the last round as they come through the final corner, or even happens to both drivers in this round. And actually MvP Samuel has got himself a bit of breathing space at the moment, and TKM Spadders did chip away a little bit on the previous round, but not enough, as Thundercat, I think he might have hit the wall through turn 3, and he's dropped back into 5th spot. And Alan MvP's also on the move, he's up into 3rd spot, so he's been on it, coming through come steaming through the field like an absolute steamroller, has Alan MvP, and the Godfrey's driver's up into 3rd spot just ahead of Bazinga. But it is Equipants that leads the way, and Adam MvP looking to go around the outside of MvP Samuel through turn 1. Is it going to work this time? No, it's not. MvP Samuel manages to hold on, and Bazinga is also there looking to get involved in here as well. So we've got a Pro-Am driver leading the way with a Pro driver for MvP Samuel, who's stormed through the field into 2nd spot, with the Pro-Am driver Adam MvP. And also MvP Samuel's hit the inside wall through turn 3, and he's dropped down into 2nd spot, but he's trying to challenge back into turn 4, but can't get alongside. And Alan MvP just about holds on, and Bazinga's now trying to go around the outside through turn 5 on the Mentalism driver, and manages to get through into 3rd spot. So Samuel dropped 2 places by just a simple mistake, clipping the inside wall through turn 3. And now Adam MvP is trying to defend his line from Bazinga. Bazinga is looking towards the inside line and can't find the space there, as they all try and close up on the race leader of Equipants. And Equipants is just holding on to that lead. He's led a lot of laps this season, just hasn't had the luck in the race towards the end of the races to convert those into podiums and race wins, where Adam MvP is there in 2nd spot, and he looks like he's on for a good result here at Blue Moon. He's looking towards the outside into turn 1. Can he make it all the way around the outside through turn 1, I wonder, as we've got yellow flags through here. Who's off on the outside? I can't quite see, and I don't think the cameras are going to pan round to it. I think I hear it's actually Steve Stones. So Steve Stones, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be making it round the rest of the race. There's Equipants and Adam MvP are side by side through turn 3, and they still stay side by side as Bazinga is looking towards the outside on the exit and can't get there. Adam MvP now leads the way with Equipants in 2nd, Bazinga is there in 3rd, and just behind them is MvP Samuel. 5th position is Thundercat, as they all swing through, as also KB's looking to challenge there as well, and so too is Peeler. And West West is up into 8th spot, so West is absolutely charged after his incident through turn 1 after complete and utter sort of cannon effect of contact, and he ended up going round. But he is stormed through into 8th spot. What a drive from West, and he'll be looking to certainly make his effect on, as Equipants and Adam MVP go side by side through turn 3. Equipants now leads the way ahead of Adam MVP, but Zinger's dropped down to the 4th, just behind MNT Samuel. But Adam MVP now is in the slipstream of Equipants and is looking to challenge towards turn 1. He's got the run, as it looked like a driver was maybe heading into the pits there. Yes, the Zinger is in, 14 minutes in, so he's going to actually struggle to make it to the end here. But Equipants and Adam MVP go side by side through turn 1. Can he get through? He can't at the moment. Equipants holds on to the lead with Adam MVP in 2nd. M&T Samuel, Pilo's up into 4th spots, and West is up into 5th, just ahead of KB, Thundercat and LS Dano. That is your top 8. As they all try and jostle for the position. The Concertina effect is insane into this left-hander. And now on to the final corner, and look, it's just a long train of cars as Equipants now dives into the pits, and so does Pilo. Pilo follows him in. So now there is only 7 cars who haven't pitted yet, of Adam MVP, M&T Samuel, West, KB, LS Deno, Fat Pickles Bro, and TKM Spatters. That is your top 7. And actually, this is the first time TKM Spatters has made it into the top 8 this race. Has he been holding back, or has he not got the pace around this circuit? We're yet to see what the fuel situations are like for each of these drivers. But Adam MVP holding the lead just ahead of M&T Samuel as they come through the final corner. And who's going to dart into the pits this time on lap number 19 through turn 5? And Adam MVP leads the way, and he goes into the pits now. And M&T Samuel looks like he's, unless they're defending, no, Adam MVP and Fat Pickles Bro is now the next drivers who come into the pits. So now there's 5 that haven't pitted. M&T Samuel, West, KB, LS Deno and TKM Spatters. That is your top 5, and actually probably coming into the championship, maybe even well, these are the top 5 in the championship as it stands. Not obviously in this order. M&T Samuel is our championship leader, but TKM Spatters there in 5th, is in 2nd. But West takes the lead. West goes up the inside, M&T Samuel through turn 3 and takes the lead back. Takes the lead from him, and Samuel slots into 2nd spot. Who's going to pit this lap as they come through turn 5? And as we come towards the line once again, and it's West and M&T Samuel, and it looks like Samuel's saved a decent amount of fuel as they box in. And it's also the other thing that's interesting is who's going to change tyres and who's not, who's just going to fuel up, as TKM Spatters is looking towards the inside of KB into turn 1 as LS Deno already made the move as they exit turn 1 towards turn 2, and the 2 Pyre Parcel drivers just ahead of the TKM driver. And it looks like TKM Spatters is struggling to hold on to the back of these drivers as KB hits the wall on the inside of turn 3 and completely loses momentum. Might have damage as well, but that will fix up in no time, and it doesn't look like he's got engine damage, so it's not the end of the world. But who's going to box this time? Lap 21, 17 minutes in, and it looks like LS Deno and TKM Spatters is following. Let's have a look. LS Deno into the pit lane. Is he going to change tyres? No, it's just fuel for LS Deno, and I think TKM Spatters has gone for tyres, so that's interesting. And M&T Samuel's already by, so has he underfueled? No, surely not, as LS Deno's out of the pits, and M&T Samuel's already out of turn 1, and he's coming into turn 2. So I don't know if that's a strategic decision to try and get track position, or whether he accidentally underfueled. But M&T Samuel is going to be doing a lot of fuel saving in the remainder of the race, as he's got a massive gap to LS Deno. Can he hold on to it as KB now heads into the pits, and West clips the outside wall coming into turn 4, but stays in shape, and he'll be trying to chase back down LS Deno. I think he's just about close enough. I don't know the gaps, but I think he's just about close enough to receive the tow. Is West as they come towards turn 1, and KB has just come out the pits, and he too has got a bit of a gap on these guys, as Adam MVP is trying to defend from Pilo as they go side by side, and it's a bit wide actually there from Adam MVP as Pilo's got the inside line on the exit. They're going to go side by side through turn 2. Pilo decides better of it. It looks like also KB has gone a bit lower on fuel as well, and this is going to be interesting. Who's going to have the box seat by the end of the race? Is it going to be the people who have underfueled of M&T Samuel and KB, who's going to be on the fuel save, or is it going to be the drivers that are going to be able to go flat out for the likes of LS Deno, West, maybe West, TKM Spadders, and the whole of the chasing pack, maybe as well? Who is going to get the whole shot, I wonder? As Adam MVP is just trying to edge in the gap from TKM Spadders in the slipstream of the TKM driver. And I did say Adam MVP is looking good at the moment, and it is now just a decider of how this race pans out, and also whether the drivers decide to attack each other now, or working together and use the bump drafting technique to their advantage. But Adam MVP is there in 6th spot, just behind TKM Spadders, who has now closed up the tow. What's he going to do? Is he going to bump draft, or is he going to look for the inside? There's Pilo's trying to go around the outside into turn 1. Is he going to make it all the way around the outside? Yes, he is. What a move there from Pilo. The JCB driver goes all the way around the outside of Adam MVP and takes 6th spot from him. So Adam MVP drops down into 7th spot. Now he's just ahead of Ickle Pants, and you've also got Fat Pickles Bro there in 9th. Who's in 10th spot? I think that's Tall Stu, yes. So that's Tall Stu there in 10th as Ickle Pants and Fat Pickles clip the wall on the outside. But Adam MVP there in 7th. Just behind Pilo and TKM Spadders, and Pilo looks like he's giving the bump drive as now West is taking 3rd spot away from LS Deno, and M&T Samuel has been massively closed from KB, and the lead to 3rd spot is drastically changing even more. I can tell you that for a fact. So West and LS Deno are closing onto the leaders. So it looks like we might have a 4-way battle for the lead, maybe. It depends how much fuel everyone has and how much tyre wear everyone has is also, because some drivers have boxed for tyres, some haven't. As they come through turn 5, and LS Deno, what did he decide to do? He looks like he's going to decide to bump draft West as they come down the main straight. And he is bump drafting West, so these two are working together to close down the two in front, as TKM Spadders still holds on to 5th spot just ahead of Pilo and Adam MVP, with Ickle Pants in 8th. And so it's a bit like a cycling race this. We've got the leaders, you've got the chasing pack, and then you've got the peloton, and everyone's trying to submerge on each other, and who's going to have the best strategy? Well, it looks like West and LS Deno are already going to be on the lead pack. M&T Samuel leads the way, ladies and gentlemen, with KB, West and LS Deno chasing. That is your top 4, with TKM Spadders in 5th with a bit more of a gap, but KB is now on M&T Samuel, so we have a race on for the lead, with also West and LS Deno have caught up as well. So we've got a 4-way battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to get the whole shot as West has a run on KB as they come towards turn 3? Is he going to make the move into turn 4? Side by side is West and KB, and up the inside goes West into turn 4 and gets the move done. So West into 2nd spot, but KB's looking for a move on the exit towards the inside but can't get there. Now he's looking to close on to M&T Samuel is West as they go side by side into turn 1. M&T Samuel on the outside, West on the inside, LS Dano trying to do all of them as he goes to the outside, and now he's got the lead side by side with West and KB into turn 1, and LS Dano takes the lead with KB going all the way around the outside of West, and can he hold the advantage? But West has now got the inside line into turn 2, side by side into turn 2, still side by side. They managed to hold it side by side. West now has the outside line for turn 3, and KB's got the slipstream of his teammate. And West will now have the inside line for turn 4, but can't get alongside. So LS Dano now takes the lead with Buyer Parcel first and second, KB second, West there in third, with Mentalism Driver of M&T Samuel there in fourth. Championship leader, of course, with actually now Adam MVP and Pilo have passed TK and Spadders for. So TK and Spadders has dropped down into 7th spot, but LS Dano takes the lead with KB second. With the West now looking up the inside, and M&T Samuel trying to hold on for dear life with these three. So he certainly looks like he's struggling with fuel, but LS Dano holds the lead. KB second, West third, then comes M&T Samuel. They swing through turn 3, and KB looks like he's holding on. Samuel is just holding on with the skin of his teeth at the moment, as he breaks very, very late into turn 5 and closes back up. As now LS Dano gets done on the inside by KB, and West is up into second as well, but West is looking up the inside of KB, who's going to get this as they go side by side, and who does LS Dano decide to help out? It looks like he's bump drafting KB as they come through into turn 1. Who's going to get the whole shot? West is at the inside of KB, and LS Dano's now got a good run on the exit. 3Y maybe into turn 2. Surely that's not going to work, but it is side by side between West and KB. And KB's hit the outside wall, and he goes wide and bounces back off and hits West in the process, and he drops down into 4th spot. West leads, LS Dano second, M&T Samuel, KB. That is your top 4 as we exit, as KB clips the wall on the outside of turn 5. But West leads the way, LS Dano is second, and looks like KB might have even just lost the slipstream. So what does LS Dano decide to do? Does he decide to attack M&T Samuel, or does he decide to bump drafting? It looks like he's deciding to bump draft the Godfrey's driver. So Buyer Parcel and Godfrey's are starting to create, or trying to create, a gap on M&T Samuel, but they can't shake him off at the moment, with KB desperately trying to get it back inside that slipstream. It's a lot harder to close into the slipstream threshold than it is to stay inside it. Once you're inside that toe, it's a lot easier is the race, but it looks like he's just hanging on there. But look, the chasing pack is closing. Adam MVP in 5th spot is not as far behind as he was before, as LS Dano continues to bump draft West, and Samuel is being dropped by the pair of these guys, as KB now dives up the inside into turn 1. Can he get the move done as they're side by side on the exit? Who's going to get the whole shot as they come towards turn 2? KB slots back into the slipstream as they come through the left kink. And KB's got the run, he's looking around the outside through turn 3, and he looks like he's got the job done. So Samuel looks like he might be starting to struggle on fuel, as KB's now but it hits the wall on the outside through turn 3, as TK Spadders has now moved up into 5th spot. He's going to be looking at M&T Samuels, being like, oh, let's catch him. Of course, these two are championship rivals, M&T Samuel and TK Spadders, and TK Spadders will be wanting to get as many points on M&T Samuel as possible through turn 1, and Samuel just about holding onto the toe of the Buyer Parcel driver of KB, as West and LS Dano are long gone now. So it's going to be between those two for the victory, unless they battle it so hard that KB gets back involved. But it looks like they're working together for now. Maybe they'll and they settle their differences, and once he gets to the last lap, that's when the clashing of swords will be happening. But there is TK Spadders, who's actually broken a bit of a gap on Adam MVP. So I don't know if there was a bit of a mistake from Adam MvP, or just whether TK Spatters has got some good pace here, but Adam MvP's closed straight back on him as they head into turn 1 for the last couple of laps, and they are closing on that podium spot. But is it going to be too little too late for the, and it looks like also these three have also broken away from the chasing pack, as Pilo's looking to maybe get away by on Adam MVPs as they go back onto the main straight, swinging to turn 5 and to complete lap number 35. And Adam MVP is bump drafting TKM Spatters with Pilo there as well. He's probably going to join the train soon enough and just go bop. Or is he going to look around the outside into turn 1, or is that just the different lines they take? Is very wide there from M&T Samuel, and it looks like TKM Spatters might even have a run here on the Mentalism driver as he's looking around the outside, and will now have the inside for turn 3, and he gets through, and Samuel's dropped behind Adam MVP and also Pilo, and Ickle Mantis is also there as well. How many people are going to get through here? Oh, look! Oh, it looks like M&T Samuel might have run out of fuel. Oh, disaster for the Mentalism driver, the championship leader. Has just lost an absolute load of points, and he has dropped down into 10th spot. And we're just about, the checkered flag is just about to drop here as West and LS Deno clash swords, and I think 10th spot is as far as he'll drop as we are. The checkered flag has now dropped, but West leads away just ahead of LS Deno, and it looks like he might be able to hold on. The Godfrey driver is looking to get win number 3 here as they head into the penultimate corner, the second braking zone on the circuit, and he just about holds on unless LS Deno gets a monstrumental toe. But West is going to come through to take the win here at Blue Moon Speedway. LS Deno will take second place, and it looks like KB will be able to hold on for third. Oh no, it looks like he's run out of fuel, and will MVP get the line? Yes, he does. KB ends up in 4th spot ahead of TK Spatters Pilo.